Hey, look at this deal right here. It's an awesome deal.
Man, that's a nice looking car. What are they selling it for?
Only $7,000.
$7,000, and it's a 2007 Nissan Maxima?
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what. Let me tell you a little story. What happened to me and my wife. Back earlier in September, we saw a nice little Maxima. Here's the picture of it. Nice wheels.
Oh, that's a nice car.
It's a nice car, everything, yeah. You know, you gotta beware because this is a complete scam.
How do you know?
I'll show you. We found this we were looking for a car. We found this car on eBay for $2,150.
For real?
For real. It's a great deal.
Only $2,000.
$2,150.
Awesome. You better, why didn't you get it?
Well, let me tell you here. Here's an email that we got from the guy that we submitted. We asked him, hey, please take a few moments and read about my email carefully. It's kind of long. But he's a major stationed in Carlisle Barracks here in central PA. And he's making final preparations to be deployed to Afghanistan.
Okay.
And, I thought, that's a great thing. And he said that he's got it stored at the Military Logistics Department there in Carlisle. And I know a little bit about that. I was in the Marines, and I dealt with things of this sort.
Okay.
And he said he will have it delivered to our home free of charge.
Oh.
And I thought, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And it's on a military base. And then he was telling me, well, since there's no access, they're going to be able to do it. And the shipping can take anywhere between 2 and 4 business days. And I said, that's no problem. It's going to be delivered to my home.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well, right?
Well, anyway, I decided to take a look at this a little bit more closely. Well, anyway, he supplied the VIN number.
Oh.
So I took a look at the VIN number, just see if get like a Carfax or something like that to make sure, there's any problems. Said the car was registered in California.
Oh.
And I go, this guy said he was in Carlisle, and that's where he said he bought it. He's being shipped from there, but it's registered in California. And so, whistles and bells. Back of my neck started, the hair on it raised up and everything.
Yeah.
And I said, let me check this out a little bit more. Car, that's the only thing that came back. No incidences with it or anything like that, but it didn't tell who the owner was. So that was pretty bad. Well, anyway, in the meantime, we contacted the guy and said we were very, very interested. And I was ready to drop $2,150 right then and there.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we get this email back from him, and it says it's from eBay. It was sent to my wife, and shipping, everything else, right where. But here's the thing again, got our address wrong.
Oh.
And other things started happening. Then all of a sudden I read further, they want me to send this through Western Union. What? And I was going, yeah. And this is supposed to be through PayPal on eBay, electronic and everything. Now they want a hard copy check, cash sent to them. And then all of a sudden, it has a different name to be sent to, a totally different address, which is in New York City.
Oh, stuff.
Yeah. And they said, I could do a down payment. I was going, well, stuff like that. But anyway, what really got me, I said, well, I'm going to go do a Google search on the address.
Yep.
The address comes out. It's an abandoned building parking lot area.
Oh.
I was like, man, this is a freaking scam.
It's a scam.
It's a scam to the max. And they were using the military process of this and using pictures from somewhere else about this.
Everything looked right.
And it looked right. Man, that's what I'm trying to say. Even if you go on eBay, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So all we did was we contacted eBay, told them that, hey, we think this is a scam. And after that, we decided, well, let's do a little bit more research. Come to find out, this guy had it listed on just about every major zip code across the United States. He had it listed over 250 times.
Oh!
Yeah, it was a total scam. So, like I said, the best thing to do is if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
I gotta think about that.
So, Sometimes it's just best to go to a regular car dealership and get a car that you know that you can actually see, instead of one of those digital cars that you can never drive.
I wanted this car so bad. I thought it was an awesome build. Now I know this is
There are a lot of scams out there, especially now that it's the holiday season, especially. With this type of auto scam, they're getting people that they don't even have to go after them. They don't even have to send an email.
Yeah.
They'll post it up on eBay, and you as the person go out and take a look for a halfway decent car. You find one, especially this Maxima 2007 that I looked at. It looked brand new. And no whistles and bells went off in my head. I was just saying, man, this is a great car for this price.
$2,000.
$2,000. But I did my research before I got pulled all the way in. I took the VIN number. I found out that it was from another state. However, it didn't give me any ownership records on there. So I was, okay, military guy, but I should have realized that he said he bought it in Carlisle. He stationed it in Carlisle, and he's leaving. So he would have had the plates changed, and it would have shown on the Carfax. Well, I missed that. The other thing was about the military logistics department. They don't ship cars to places across the country. They do one thing. They ship them overseas and bring them back. That's part of an opportunity for the service member. However, they're not going to send them to a war zone. And so the other thing that I should have realized that, and it blew right by me. The only time it raised any whistles and bells was when we got the invoice that said eBay Motors, and they wanted us to send a Western Union MoneyGram to a place in New York City to a different name. That's when everything fell apart for this guy and for me, because I said, I'm not doing that, and I realized it was a scam. Additionally, I found out that there was over 250 other eBay auctions for the same vehicle across the country for different zip codes. So, my friend, if you're going to buy a car, don't do it on eBay. Don't do it on Craigslist. Go out and physically see it. Go to a dealership. If it's too good to be true,
yeah,
then it's too good to be true.
It's too good to be true.
Thank you. And I hope this enlightens people in our class.